Something we hear about all the time, and I don't know what goes on behind the scenes at Congress, but we hear that your colleagues, you're not popular with your colleagues. And in fact, Lindsey Graham, who, by the way, endorsed you,
he did,
said if you killed Ted Cruz on the floor of the Senate, the trial was in the Senate, no one would convict you. The other day, John Boehner called...
Is that a mean tweet?
No, I don't know, but he called you Lucifer. Wait, why? What are you doing?
Well, you know, when you stand up to Washington, they don't like it. But I will say, as you noted, Donald Trump has an amazing ability to clarify everything.
Thank you, everybody. You're going to see some very, very strong results very, very quickly. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And we're seeing now Republicans coming together, unifying behind our campaign. Just a week ago, Lindsey Graham hosted an event for me, and I joked at the beginning. I said, listen, this is the first. This is the first event I've ever had hosted by someone who 3 weeks earlier publicly called for my murder.
That is interesting. Yeah, what you did is you kind of held out until they found someone that they liked less than you.
There you go. But listen, that's all.
What do you have to do?
It is a powerful strategy, and compared to Donald, I am the quiet, shy, soft-spoken one.
Have you thought about bringing cookies to work one day or doing
something?
Because as president, you would have to get along with these people, wouldn't you?
Well, listen, but it's not a question of getting along. You know, what Washington doesn't like, I mean, people across this country are ticked off at Washington.
Yes.
And there's a reason. There's a reason you got politicians in both parties. That they make promises, they sound great when they're campaigning, they go to Washington, and they do the exact opposite of what they said they would do. And people are frustrated with that. And in my time in the Senate, what I've tried to do is actually do what I said I would do. I promised the people of Texas, if you elect me, I'll fight with every breath in my body to stop the disaster that is Obamacare that's killing jobs all across this country.
Is that really a disaster? Because it just doesn't feel like it is. What?
Well, you know...
I've not heard one story from a person I know that indicates the word disaster is a strong word to use.
It is, and I agree, it's probably not a disaster with millionaire Hollywood movie stars and rock stars. So in the circles that are coming here, it hasn't been a disaster. I'll tell you, I've spent the last couple
of days... You think these are the only people that I hang around with?
Hollywood.
That's not how... I'll explain it all to you at some point, Jack. It's all pretend. This is not a real city behind us.
I don't follow.
I need more than 3 months here over that summer.
Well, maybe
you'll spend the next 3 months.
But you know, I'll tell you, taking Obamacare. Yes. I just spent the last several days campaigning in Wisconsin. Over and over again, I have people come up to me and say, you know, my health insurance premiums went up, they doubled, they tripled. I've had to cancel my health insurance because I can't afford it. You know, if you talk to small business owners, I do roundtables of small business owners over and over again, and just listen to them. It's one of the things not a lot of people in politics do, where you just bring people in and you ask, what are the challenges you're facing? I have never done one of those roundtables where at least half of the small business owners didn't list Obamacare as the single biggest challenge they're facing.
Maybe it's the shape of the table. You know, maybe next time square. And
look, square might make a difference. And you know, they do sometimes come in like King Arthur's knights and they set their swords down, but it works.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. If you enjoyed the video, hit subscribe. And if you don't, click subscribe. This invisible hamster will die.